Welcome to Part 9 of the Taking Flight podcast, a CNYPodPlayers production. Taking Flight is a 10-episode dramatic thriller fantasy about Brian Larson who, after an airline disaster, literally drops into a small Nebraska town where he struggles to uncover the mystery of his identity and his past. Taking Flight absorbs you in a world of colorful characters, paranormal phenomena, dangerous creatures, and suspense. Previously on Taking Flight, in the strange cave tunnels, Brian, Terry, and Todd are chased by the creature and wind up near Philomena's cabin. Ellie becomes increasingly suspicious of Brian despite her strong attraction to him and seeks advice from Philomena. And Target and his dope-smoking friend Doogie formulate their absurd plan to capture the creature. And now, Part 9.
Hello? Gunther? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Larson.
Oh. Hi, Betty. Is Gunther around?
In the back, having dinner, I think. Is there something I can help you with?
No, I don't think so. I need to talk to Gunther about something.
Okay, I think Gunther's almost done.
Betty?
Yes?
The other night, we were talking about the knocks on the guest room doors in the middle of the night.
Yes.
Can you tell me anything more about that? I mean, I've heard that this hotel is haunted. Have you seen or heard anything weird like that?
Oh, yes, I have. I've seen...
Hi there, Mr. Larson. How are you this evening?
Oh, fine.
Just finishing up my fried chicken. What can I do for you?
Well, first of all, I'm settling up my bill, including tonight's stay.
Oh, you're not leaving us, are you?
I'm afraid I have to. I'm really low on cash, and I've yet to find a job.
Yeah, I heard Jay at the service station was none too pleased. But I thought he was working for Ellie.
Boy, word gets around here fast, doesn't it? But it doesn't look like that's going to work out either.
Where are you going to stay?
Truth is, I'm not sure yet.
Well, we can't have you sleeping out in the street. I'll tell you what. I'll let you stay here for as long as you need to, and maybe you can help out by, taking out the trash, sweeping out the rooms. All the windows could use a washing.
Really?
Betty can fill you in on what needs doing, right, Betty?
Yes, of course. It would be nice to have you stay, Mr. Larson.
Well, that would be great. That's really very nice of you, Gunther.
Not at all. Not at all. I like you, Mr. Larson. You remind me of, well, I just think you're a decent sort. Okay, then. I'll leave you to Betty's hands. She can make a list of chores for you, I'm sure.
Well, thanks again, Gunther.
Not at all. Have a good night.
Good night. Gunther is such a sweet person.
Yes, Gunther has always been good to me. Ever since my parents... they died.
I'm sorry.
And Gunther took me in.
How did your... Never mind. You were saying before that you've had unexplained experiences here?
Oh, yes. I know a lot of people don't believe in them, but I've seen ghosts here.
What kind of ghosts?
There's a woman, a beautiful woman, and sometimes there's a child with her, a little girl, and the woman, she seems so sad.
I believe you, Betty.
You do?
I do, because I've seen her too, in my room.
I think she's the spirit of a woman who used to work here. It's she who knocks on all the doors. She's still making her rounds to all the rooms, but I don't know why she knocks in the middle of the night. Always around 3 a.m.
Yes, that's when I saw her. Would you know what her connection might be to that old abandoned house out on Route 20? She's been seen there, too.
I'm not surprised. She used to live there a long time ago.
target. I ain't climbed a tree since I was like 6.
Come on, get up here, dude. Don't step on the rump rope.
I ain't stepping on the damn lump roast. It's the darkest shit out here, man. I can't see a friggin' thing.
Just get up here, hurry up.
I'm working on it.
Shit, still, you can't even climb into a damn tree.
This is really fucked up, man. Seriously. This ain't gonna work. Baiting a creature with rump roasts? It's ridiculous.
It's gonna work. Guaranteed.
And how come I had to buy the rump roast, man? The beef is expensive. I had to, snag cash from my mom's purse.
Don't worry about it, dude. Once we catch this creature, we'll be swimming in it. Be able to pay your mom back triple. Take her to Disney World or whatever.
My mom wouldn't even know what to do in Disney World, man. She'd rather go to Dolly World or Las Vegas or something.
Whatever.
You sure this thing is gonna work? How's the creature supposed to know the meat is down there anyways?
Are you kidding? This thing has, super smell sense.
Let's spark a few, man.
Okay, cool. This thing can sense meat, but... That's how it can zero in on those chickens and cows, dude.
But chickens and cows make noise, man. Clucking and mooing and whatnot. Maybe we should have recorded some cows mooing or something, so the creature could find the rump roasts.
Yeah. No, man, I'm telling you, this thing ain't natural. It has it's super senses, man.
Super... what do you call it? Instinct.
Exactly, dude. I bet it's gonna show up any second. Man.
You got the knockout gas bombs?
Yeah. And this burlap sack here, dude. 12 of them. Yeah, stupid creature won't know what hit her. Hey, watch your feet, dude.
What?
You kicked the bag, dude. You don't want to set these things off up here all premature.
Jeez, sorry, excuse me for living.
Well, just be careful. Till we catch this thing, dude.
Yeah. Where's the net?
The what? Fuck! What the fucking net in the back of your fucking truck, man? Fuck me, dude.
Shit. Now what?
Well, we gotta have it, obviously. Come down and get it, dude.
Me? Why don't you get it, man? It's your fucking net.
God damn it! Okay, move.
Okay.
Get out of my way, dude. Let me get by.
Okay, there ain't a hell of a lot of room up here, you know.
Move your ass!
I'm moving.
Watch the... Shit! Oh, they all went off. God damn it! Cover your nose and mouth, dude. Shit! Oh, weird.
Where am I, man?
Oh, this shit is
Hello? Hi, Ellie. I saw the light out of the window. Figured you were still here.
Hi.
Look, I completely understand how you feel.
Somehow I doubt that.
I just want you to know that I've been completely honest with you.
Fine. I'm sorry, I still have some work to do. I can't do this right now.
Well, stop working and talk to me.
Do not tell me what to do.
I just want to get this straightened out between us. I know this whole thing is crazy.
That's an understatement.
We don't know each other very well.
No, we do not.
And I don't know what Norris has told you about me. Ellie?
I have a story to write. Can we please do this another time?
No! What did you mean this afternoon when you said it's not safe for me to be here?
Brian, please.
Damn it! Will you talk to me?
What do you want me to say? That I like you?
very much, even though I barely know you? That it's completely impossible between us because you're married, maybe, and that you have another life in another city, maybe, and that there's some deep, dark secret, maybe. Do you know how screwed up and confusing all of this is? And in spite of all this bullshit and insanity and confusion, I still care about you so much. Is that what you want to hear?
Ellie.
Well, I've been through my full share of relationship lies and bullshit. Years of it. And I don't want to go through it again, all right?
And what do you think I'm going through? I don't even know what's real and what's not. That other life I had somewhere, I don't even know if that was real. I don't remember a goddamn thing about it anymore. And it's not like I've tried to forget it because I met you. It's like it never existed. Like it was some weird dream. But if that wasn't real, then what is? Where do I come from? What was my life before I came here? Who the hell am I?
Brian.
Ellie, please. Just hold me. Just hold me. I need you.
I need you too.
Well, isn't this cozy? Sorry to have to break this up.
Bill, get the hell out. You can't just come busting in here.
Actually, I can. Deputy, cuff him. Brian Larson, you are under arrest for the murder of Teresa Larson.
What? Based on what?
You have the right to remain silent and refuse to answer any questions. Anything you say may be used against you in the court of law.
Bill, please don't do...
You have the right to consult an attorney before speaking to the police and to have an attorney present during questioning now or in the future.
Hi, Deborah. Where are they?
Hi, Ellie. Over there. Bill's taking his prints.
Can I go over there?
I guess so.
Thanks. Brian, are you okay?
Of course.
Bill, this is insane.
Ellie, you don't need to be here.
Ellie, maybe you shouldn't.
Brian, don't say a word until I can get a lawyer here.
He's going to need one.
I didn't do anything. I didn't kill anyone. Did I?
Brian, do not say another word.
Other hand, Larson, we'll see what these prints tell us.
They won't tell you a damn thing.
Oh, really, Ellie? You've seen the photo.
What photo?
The photo of Mr. Brian Larson of Evanston, Illinois, prime suspect in the murder of his wife, Teresa Larson. Here. This photo. You admitted it yourself, Ellie, that it looks like our guy here.
Only a little, Bill, and you know it. But I've also seen this photo.
Sis, where is this from?
From my newspaper files. Now you tell me which one looks more like Brian.
Why did you bring that, Ellie?
So it looks more like him. So what? It's a more recent photo.
Wrong. It's 10 years old. Look at the date on the back. And yours is supposedly only a few weeks old.
So what? That doesn't prove anything.
That's not all. Target found something else on that photo.
Target?
What are you talking about?
He saw the photo too, and told me to look at it, that things were not as they seemed. Before I came over here, I found it and saw what he was talking about.
Your cousin is
Look at the back of the photo, Bill.
I just did. The date on the sticker, April 2006.
Lift up the sticker.
Don Simmons?
Don Simmons. The man in this photo, the photo we agree looks very much like Brian, is identified as Don Simmons.
This isn't proof, Ellie.
Don Simmons.
And you don't have any either, Bill. All you've got is a name, a description, and a photo that looks less like the photo of the man identified as Don Simmons.
Well, we'll have a hell of a lot more than that shortly. Now we'll be able to check his fingerprints and DNA. We've already swabbed him.
Good, because they'll prove you're wrong.
Ellie. That name. Don Simmons. I think it's...
Nice try, Larson, but it isn't going to wash. Deputy, check these prints against the prints we got from Evanston.
You got it, Sheriff.
Meanwhile, Larson, you're going in the holding cell until we can get you arraigned. Ellie, you should leave. Now.
Ellie,
Don't worry, we're going to get this all sorted out.
Don? Don Simmons?
What?
My goodness! I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
You know him, Officer Garrett?
Of course I know him. Knew his mom and dad real well. How the hell are you, Don? Come back to town for a visit? I have to say, I think you look better without the beard. You look more like your dad.
Ed Garrett.
See? He remembers me. Say, is there some trouble here?
I think you're mistaken, Ed.
What are you talking about? You know him, Bill.
What?
Sure. Don and Bill used to hang out all the time. You guys used to be pretty close, as I remember.
What? Bill, what the hell is going on?
I'm telling you, you're mistaken.
Excuse me, Sheriff. I did just a quick check on the fingerprints.
Later, Deputy.
But, Sheriff, I checked this fella's prints against the prints from Evanston.
You couldn't have done it that fast.
I didn't even have to run it through the system or do a rich count. Look for yourself, Sheriff. They're not the same prints. Anybody can see that right off. Not the same at all. Not even close.
They're getting too close.
But now that he's returned, he's starting to remember.
But perhaps not as we hoped.
Oh, it's getting too dangerous. We have to make him understand, or stop him.
We cannot let anyone destroy what we have created. After 10 years, it is only growing stronger.
We must make him remember and understand. And then the four of us, we can continue our mission and bring forth even more of our creation.
Just think of it. If we succeed in this, the power we can create will be limitless.
Glad to see you back in town, Don. Hope you're going to stay for a while.
Well, I'm not sure.
Bill, can you please explain this? You've known him all along?
No! There's a mistake. Give me those prints, Deputy. I'm going to check them myself in the system.
I'm telling you, Sheriff, they're not a match.
I guess I can understand why you left, though, Don. After what happened, we were all heartbroken.
After what happened?
Oh, yeah. That was before your time here, wasn't it, Ellie? Do you mind, Don?
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Tragic. Don's beautiful wife, Victoria, and their sweet little girl were... I'm sorry, Don.
No, it's okay, really. Go ahead.
Well, they were killed. No one ever really knows how or why or by who. Our investigation never figured it out. Oh, there were a few suspects that never panned out, and there was all that crazy talk about some strange creature that was responsible for it. But we could never prove that one way or the other. People are still blaming the animal deaths around here on some supernatural creature. But that's all hogwash, if you ask me. Coyotes, most likely. But your poor wife and daughter, Don, well, that was just beyond horrible for this whole town.
Yes, it was.
Anyway, you disappeared from town shortly after that. You were never a serious suspect, of course. And we figured you just moved away to start over someplace else. Too painful here in Allison, I imagine. Can I ask where you went?
That's complicated.
Oh, well, none of my business. Just glad to have you back. Hope you'll stay for a spell. Think you'll be fixing up your old house out there on Route 20?
That's Don's house?
Why, sure. Unless you sold it, Don, but as far as I know, it's still yours.
Is it? It is.
My mind is spinning right now.
You and me both.
Well, it looks like Deputy Perry may be right. Your prints do not match the ones of Brian Larson of Evanston.
Because he's not. He's Don...
Simmons.
Don Simmons.
Excuse me, Sheriff. I did a check of this fella's fingerprints against our records of Don Simmons' fingerprints.
From our investigation 10 years ago, right?
Right. I suppose so. Anyway, they are a match. This fella here is definitely Don Simmons.
Anything else to say, Bill?
Why should I? I was just doing my job.
And what about you knowing Don all along? You knew he wasn't this Brian Larson.
Look, I have other business to take care of. It was a mistake, okay? It happens. I was just following... Look, it's cleared up. Let's leave it at that. You're free to go, Simmons.
You owe us an explanation, Bill.
Let it go, Ellie. Just let it go.
This is all so weird. It's going to take a while to get used to calling you Don.
The more I hear it, the more familiar, the more right it sounds to me.
There are still so many questions. Is your memory coming back at all?
Just little bits and pieces. More of a feeling than anything else. It's hard to explain.
Where do you think you've been for the last 10 years? And why and how did you lose your memory anyway?
How did I really get here?
Right. What was all that business about falling out of a plane? Obviously, that didn't really happen. And how did you come up with the name Brian Larson from Chicago, who really did have a wife named Teresa?
Back in the sheriff's office, I started having a memory. It's still a bit hazy, but I'm remembering reading newspaper articles, or did I see it on TV news? I'm not sure. About the murder in Chicago and how a Brian Larson was sought for killing his wife, Teresa. And also about the airplane disaster. I'm not even sure where I saw them, but somehow I put them together in my mind and made it my story. But even in the story I created, it was a life and a job I hated and despised.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you take on that identity? And how did you end up in that field by that house that turns out to be your house?
I don't know. It's all so bizarre. But I think we have more pressing mysteries to worry about.
Like what?
Like, who are those people in the white van? What's my connection to them? And why do they seem to want to kill me?
What do you think?
I don't know. But strangely, I think they might be the key to everything.
By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. He's beginning to remember, Roger. My special hand lotion that I gave him is working its magic. First the dreams, and now the memories. This is a good thing, Roger. But we have to do our part. We have to help stop the evil. Stop it before it gets too strong to stop. After all, dear Roger, some of the fault lies with us. And we've lived with that sin for far too long. And you'll help too, won't you, nephew?
Yes, Aunt Philomena.
If your cousin catches us in her office, Target, she's gonna cut our nuts off.
Quit your whining, Doogie. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, right. Just like your brilliant plan last night. My head still hurts from that knockout gas.
You're the one who set him off, moron.
Screw you, man. I'm going home. I don't need this shit.
Oh, you don't need $1 million? We're gonna make them catching this creature?
$1 million? Bullshit, man.
That's right. $1 million minimum. But if you don't want any part of it, go on. Go and watch Golden Girls reruns with your mama. I've got the net and I got a few gas bombs right here. I'll do it myself and keep all the earnings.
I don't watch no Golden Girls, douchebag.
Go on. Go home, dude.
How many gas bombs do we have left?
2. Should be plenty.
Well, at least we know they work, man.
Potent shit, dude.
What I don't get is why we're here, man. What are we doing in your cousin's newspaper office?
Because one of the last places this creature was seen was right here, dude. Right downstairs in the basement.
You're shitting me. Here?
I shit you not. They had the friggin' thing cornered and it disappeared, dude.
I'm telling you, man, that thing is from the friggin' dark side.
So, I think we got a good chance of figuring out where the thing went. Come on. Grab those flashlights. Come on, dude. Down here in the basement.
Is it safe down here, man? This place is older than friggin' Moses.
Probably not.
It's creepy down here, man.
Look around, dude.
For what?
I don't know. Hey, look at this. This big-ass cabinet has been pulled away from the wall.
Shit. Did the creature do that, man?
Holy hell. Dude, look at this, dude. There's a friggin' hole in the wall.
If that creature comes jumping out of here, man, I'm gonna have a shit fit.
Fuck me. It's a tunnel, dude.
A tunnel? Where to?
To the creature's lair, no doubt. Come on, let's go.
Are you serious, man? I ain't going in there.
Doogie, remember when we were kids, we used to play What Would You Do for $1 Million?
Yeah.
I remember you said for $1 million you'd make out with Sean Maruski's decrepit old grandma.
Sick. And you said you look a pile of dog shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this isn't that game for real, dude. Once you go in that tunnel for $1 million, a real $1 million.
Okay. But this better pay out, man. And keep those gas bombs ready.
Turn on the flashlight. Here, you carry the net. But why the hell am I doing everything?
Where the hell did this tunnel come from, man?
It's a cave, dude. And caves don't come from anywhere. They just are.
Like, from the beginning of time? Forget the creature, man. What if there are mummies and zombies and dead walkers in here?
It's likely to get eaten, dude.
That is funny, Target.
Of course, they're not likely to spit you out because they get the taste of your sorry ass.
I don't know if $1 million is going to be enough, man. Not for this bullshit.
It'll be enough. For starters. As long as you don't spend it all on weed.
That's a shitload of weed, man.
No more sweating from your mom's purse, dude. You'll... What was that?
What was what?
I heard something.
Don't screw around, man. I'm gonna wet myself as it is.
I'm serious. I heard something up ahead.
Let's go back, Target. Screw this caper.
Oh, come on. Don't be a pussy. Get the net ready.
Target, I don't think I can...
It's footsteps. Somebody else is in here, dude.
Shit. What if it's a dead walker?
Stupid. Somebody else with flashlights coming from the other way. See? Hello?
Let's go back, man.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey. Who are you?
What are you boys doing in here?
Who wants to know?
Is this your cave? Because we didn't know.
Yeah, it's our cave.
Sorry. We were just on our way out. Come on, Target.
Bullshit. This ain't your cave. Nobody can own a cave.
What are you doing in here? What's in the sack?
And what's with the net? What are you boys after?
The Allison creature? Not that it's any of your business.
Shut up, Doogie!
You're after the creature? With a net?
So what if we are?
We got gas bombs, too. Right in that sack there.
Shut up, dude!
Gas bombs?
Yeah. We don't want us to use them on you. You should turn around and go back where you came from.
We were here first.
I don't think so.
Shit, Target, they got guns!
Fuck me. Just chill out, dudes. We'll go. No harm, no foul.
Put the sack down. Very carefully.
Okay, dude. Okay. No problem.
And the net, too. Put it down.
Really, we didn't know it was your cave, man.
You're really after the creature?
Maybe.
We thought this was like its hideout.
Do you want to see it?
What?
Do you want to see the creature?
Shit! Shit, man, they already caught it. There goes our $1 million.
You're bullshit.
Not at all. We can take you to it.
Seriously? Keep your hands where we can see them. And go ahead. That way.
Where are you taking us?
We're taking you to meet the creature. That's what you wanted, isn't it? It might not be a pleasant meeting, however. It's very hungry.
Taking Flight is a production of CNYPodPlayers, created by Stephen Wagner and Sarah Krill, written, directed, and edited by Stephen Wagner, and featuring the voice talents of Josh Beckinsale, Paul Bollert, Carrie Bostick, Kara Buttermore, Sarah Krill, Jim Drake, Lonnie Eder Jr., Adam Kaiser, Jessica Kaiser, Bob Kaplan, William Lamphere, Melissa Liacono, Deborah Martin, Hannah Myers, Taylor Mills, Kathy Mosier, Danielle Priori, Jim Revenaugh, Raina Schneider, Paul Stern, and Stephen Wagner. Music by Janelle Crouch. Next time on Taking Flight.
We've got to come away from this trip with something. I say we go back to the abandoned house. Ghosts have been seen there regularly, and recently. If we can get video of the ghost, we could get a bazillion hits on YouTube.
You're not going to like this, but I feel like I need to confront the van people.
You're right. I don't like it.
What choice do I have? I need to find out what they want and why they've been trying to kill me.
What's this now? Someone sent me a text. What the hell? It's Target. Me and Doogie in trouble. Taken to Old House Route 20, help.
Welcome home, Don.
What do you...
Ellie, get us out of here.
Are you okay, Target?
That's tied up sitting here for an hour.
What is that thing in the cage?
That's next time on Taking Flight. Hi, this is Sarah Krill. Please help us spread the word about Taking Flight. Be sure to rate us and review on iTunes, which makes it easier for others to find and enjoy our podcast.